A lot of creative battles is with themselves, you know, like this isn't good enough, this isn't as good as like other people. But realistically, the thing that you need to train and get better at is liking whatever you create. The imperfection is what makes you stand out.
The creative process is interesting because it's very environment based and it's very like different depending on who you are. So I suppose for this project we've decided on some like rough guidelines or kind of limitations that are going to help us create something, and I think our intention is to use the environment, so go out and record sounds in nature, like soundscapes, you know, field recordings, and try and turn that into something.
Everything that we make here has to be created either by us or by the environment.
What even is inspiration? I think it's just a collection of ideas, I suppose, isn't it? And that can come from a whole multitude of sources. There's a gate up there. That's so usable.
Give me a little beat.
Nice splash. Look at that nice little rusty section there.
Oh yeah, it looks very like transient, doesn't it?
Oop. That instrument's nice. Usable anymore.
Sorry. So crazy when you take all those distractions away and then you just find so much more joy in like the mundane. It really is interesting.
It's got groove.
Go on.
It's got groove.
If you ask me now, like, what are we going to create? What sounds are going to come out? What music come out? I don't know. I really don't know. But it's almost like coming out and collecting the sounds, we're finding these little pockets of things that are going to be interesting. And that just stems and grows and breeds something new, and going with it and see where it leads you. That's where you find these little nuggets of gold.
Everything we want is kind of in the middle, so okay, I can get rid of it.
Exploring something, a process that's different, is a great way to grow. And also, there's definitely a lot more uncertainty about what we're going to create. But I find that it's not a scary thing, it's exciting.
Yeah.
So,
It's nice.
Yeah. Great thing about this kind of experiment is that there's no one here other than us. You know, we've got no internet, we've got no TV, we've got nothing. We haven't listened to any music really, so you know, it's pure individualism through the art, isn't it? Which is, I guess, what really makes good art, stuff that's just very personal. So
just from the start of the day to leaving, the whole experience I think lent itself really nicely to just listening, slowing down, taking time. I was very present, I was very focused on what we were doing. Harry, listen to the tones in it. There's something particularly special about knowing that you've gathered a sound and you've got a completely unique sample that you've collected that day. You know, knowing that I've got 24 hours to complete this project and get a piece of music meant that any time some frustration would arise, you know, usually I'd kind of shut the laptop and call it a day. But here, you know, I could go and sit by the fire, Harry could jump on, and you know it was kept moving. On one of those occasions, Harry just happened to put some chords that he'd written through a granular synthesis. There was just something there. You can't even put your finger on it, it's like you can't really explain it, but there's just something that's interesting that catches the vibe. I instantly got up and I was like, let me work with that.
you have to persevere with creativity, and I think, you know, taking risks and trying to put yourself outside your comfort zone really pays off.
We actually did it.
Yes.
On well under 24 hours as well.
I'm very pleased that she ended up.
9 minutes.
How long did that take? Did we do it in under 9 minutes to go?
9 minutes and 24 hours.
Wow.
Well under that.
I can't believe it actually.
Solid 9 minutes left, bro.
Yeah. Make a second one.
Couldn't have pictured it being as unique as this. It's really cool. It's like a combination of all the sounds that we like. It's just brought like a really like futuristic, modern kind of sound to it. It ticks all the right boxes, you know. process of being outside and doing it all lends itself to happening. You just have to have the patience and just let it kind of be and not try and control and have too much perfection with things. Just let it unfold naturally.
Do this stuff as much as you can. It's the best way to grow. It's great to be with friends. Put yourself outside your comfort zone.